This is the part two of the Arab issues related to them, like enslaving or abusing of African women when they go there for survival. The last time we were with Madame Bessem Mirabel, she's back to continue the story. And this time around, we want to talk about those that she came across that actually witness or have actually been victims of all of these issues. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Like I earlier said, today we have again Miss Besem Mirabel. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay.
So this is the part two of our story of the issues happening in the Arab states with regards to African women that go there for survival to make both ends meet, and the reality that they tend to face once they are there. Now, today I want us to continue from the part that you went to prison, that you were locked up in. Should I say cell or prison? How long did you stay
Also,
there?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay. Let's talk about your 2 weeks of locked up and the experience you had there. The lady you met that shared with you what she actually went through. So how did it go from your day one in prison? In the cell. Sorry.
Okay, from day one, firstly, we're not taken directly to the deportation point.
Okay.
They have their two should I call it cell or prison? There's the first one when they arrest people, they have a place where they take you. You stay there. Those who are stubborn, they get tortured. From there now, there's another cell where they keep you. If you are taken there, it only implies that you're going to be deported.
Oh.
Except maybe intervention from your company. That's if you were working and you have your permit, work permit, maybe 2 years visa, then your
Yes.
company can back you up and you can be released. But if not, be it those who have visas or without visas, all of you are going back if your company does not stand in for you. So
Okay.
while there, I met these two ladies, one from the Philippines and the other one was from Tanzania. Now, like from the last video, I explained the situation of the lady from Philippines, where she
Yes.
was working with this Arab family, and there were two families. So one that conflict of who should be served better. Yeah, this
Yes.
family would prefer that they serve them more than the other.
Yes,
And
yes,
there was
yes.
even a poisoning case
Oh.
in the house. Yeah, there was even a poisoning case. And so all the blame now goes to the lady because she is the one who is taking care of them.
Yes,
Now, this
yes.
one wants more attention. This one wants more attention. This one does not want you to attend to the other family. And it's just like that. She tends to suffer a lot. So many times she tried to escape from that house, but each time she'll try, they'll just catch her and bring her because they are one. These Arabic people are one. If one person has headache, it is the whole community that has headache.
Oh.
Yes. If one person has headache, you just need to put a phone call that my maybe worker has done this, my worker
Yes.
has stolen money from me. They will not even need to conduct an
They don't
investigation.
even do any
Yes, they'll
check to
just
see
catch
if
you, torture you,
anything.
and send you back to the house. You need to serve until they are satisfied.
Oh.
Sometimes that contract is for 2 years, most times it's for 2 years. But most of the time, the workers who come, they are not able to finish because of the poor treatment.
Yeah,
They tend to run away. Those who are able to run away, they run away. Those who are unable, like this Filipino case.
Yes.
So many times she tried to escape. Sometimes she'll be caught at the embassy. Sometimes she'll be roaming around the street because she does not know her way out and maybe she does not have money. They will catch her, torture her, and bring her back to the house. So this time now, she was going heading to another emirate and she was using, I don't know if it's a ship or whatever she was using, and they arrested her at the borders. Yes, they arrested her because information had already gone around
Yes.
that she had stolen money from the boss, which is not true. They just needed her to come back to the house and continue serving them. So while they arrested her from there, took her to prison, she stayed there. They deprived her from contacting their embassy because they have this, unlike Cameroon and the other African people I know, their embassies, in fact, they solicit for them a lot.
Okay.
They back them up. If a Filipino person should hear that a fellow Filipino is in trouble,
Yes.
the way they will intervene, you will be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah, so most times when cases like that happen, the embassy intervenes and then tries to see how they can
solve it.
they can solve it.
Handle it. Yes.
So now for her case, she was deprived from contacting the embassy. She was deprived of every other opportunity that others had because the employee wanted it to be so. They did not want her to go free. They wanted her to suffer there for long. Besides, none of her family members knew that she was there. So she stayed there. Unfortunately for her, she got into a fight with a colleague, fellow inmate.
I get.
Yeah. So their punishment was that they have this particular room in prison. Those who have experienced it, I'm sure they'll know what I'm talking about. There's this room that is where they punish. They don't beat. They have a room where they punish you. You go there. Besides, you don't put on pullovers, but the AC there is very cold. That is the harsh condition that people experience there. The AC is very cold. So now when you are under their punishment, there's a room, a very dark room. They lock you up there and the AC there is extremely cold. You cannot even resist it. So now, time to time, when they bring the people who are from that prison, when they bring them out, they act like they are insane.
Yes.
They are no longer normal. Yes, they're traumatized.
Yes.
You will see somebody, the person is already white. It's like the person is from the mock.
Oh.
White, yeah, and the way they behave, they are now behaving like animals. They don't. In fact, they are no longer themselves. And if you go there, usually the punishment is for 1 week. If you go there and you are still stubborn, or maybe what they are, because they are not friendly towards us. They are not friendly. So if you are not obeying them, if they act the way they do, and you try to resist, your punishment they add it 1 week, 2 to 2 weeks to 3 weeks, and that's how they delay to process your deportation papers. So that was the case with that Filipino. The other lady was from Tanzania. This one, her case, I felt so much pity for her because it was an agent. Just like a lot of us who like to travel, and most of the time it's through an agent. They'll just tell you, oh, you don't need to do anything. All you need is your passport, and we are so excited to go.
Yeah, because it sounds very easy.
It's easy, but then you don't know what you might go through when you get there. You don't know if it's this is transparent, if it's legit, if it's going to be okay. You don't even care. In as much as you're not going to spend, it's preferable that you spend and you go there. Maybe you struggle, but at the end of the day, you end up doing well. Rather than you going the easy way and then ending up like this Tanzanian girl. When she left her country, the agent had promised her, did everything. All she needed was the passport, as they always promised.
Yes.
So she struggled and got her passport, and when everything was ready, she paid the agent again. Yeah, she paid the agent because it was an agreement.
Yes,
I'm going to do everything for you. All you need to do is to pay me this amount, which she did. So immediately she got at the embassy. It was the agent who received her.
Okay.
Took her to the house and then told her to give her passport. The moment she gave her passport, they locked her inside one room. A very big room.
You started
other girls, from the day she entered UAE.
Her trauma started.
That was the day her trauma started. She did not even get the opportunity of working for anyone. So she stayed there. They were abusing her. Each time a customer comes, they use them now. Yes, when a customer comes, it's a whole big hall where they have kept girls. They'll go there now and bring out a lady from there. You go to your customer. I don't know if you have to act seductively or whatever, but you need to satisfy. You need to satisfy.
Hookup oriented, like sexual oriented.
Kind of. So they were there for that purpose, and if you're trying to resist, they harass you, they beat you up, yeah, just to make you succumb. So she had that very terrible experience. I don't know how she ended up. I've forgotten that part of the story, how she ended up in prison. But while she was there, she explained. So the stories, in fact, they are traumatic.
The thing is that this young lady go through rough times, and again, end up again in prison again. And from there is deportation. They
don't even give you the opportunity. And she was even saying, God, I thank you. When she got to prison, she was so excited that she wants to go back home. Yes, because of her experience. She didn't even have the opportunity, even the money they promised her she was going to work. She did not get the opportunity to even work for anybody. She did not even know how UAE looks like. She just stayed in that. I don't know how she ended up in prison, but she stayed in that locked up room, got harassed. If you saw her, she was looking like somebody whom a lot is going through. Yeah, so there are a lot of cases like that.
Now,
Then there is
yes,
other part, these Nigerians, it's common with Nigerians and Ghanaians. They will leave home to go and work. Maybe you have gone through an age and you get there, no work. Or maybe you went there through the legal means, you sort your documents. In fact,
yes,
for Nigerians, it's not even legal because they are not even allowed. So I don't know how they usually just manage to get into the country. Nigerians were banned from going to UAE, from
yes.
all I know. So, but the ones who find themselves there, now there's this lack of job. So what they do is they cook their food to sell. When you go to sell, you're selling the food and you're selling your body.
Oh, la la.
Yeah, in order to earn a living, what can you do? You don't want to go home because of that pressure and what how you're going to feel, the way the public is going to look at you. See, this one went out to look for money and she's back empty-handed. So all of that is working on them. Another thing too, you get to meet maybe a male friend or someone you had known. They'll want to make you their sexual partner first before they
Before
can provide
anything.
any sort of assistance. If somebody wants to give you 10 dirham, before you receive that 10 dirham, you need to have worked for it. So you see, they are almost behaving like even the Arabics themselves.
Yes, yes. It's already one.
They are behaving like the Arabs.
Now, there's this thing about the African families when their family member go out there.
Mm,
They really don't bother most of the time on the realities that these people are facing there. The
yeah, of
illusion is that they are doing well and they have to send them money in return.
course.
There's a young guy who committed like he tie himself up like to not call the word here, and he gave up. So the thing was that the pressure that he was facing there was too much, and family was not understanding him. So he could not handle it. He just took up his life. And this is also a similar thing that when these ladies when they go out there, the expectation home is too high to the point that when they think about going back,
Mm.
is for them they think it's better. Let me just remain here and do hook up, and figure out a way to pay. But with all these things that you experience, what are some of the lessons that you've learned?
So what I can say with this case, especially the case you just mentioned with the young man,
Yes,
I can just say it's always good to think of yourself, put yourself first. Family usually counts, but not in all cases. For my case, when I was going through that stress with that family, I kept complaining to my family. What my sister would tell me is that persevere, you're going to be fine. Persevere. But persevering, I'm the one who is experiencing it.
yes,
So that's what we need to consider. You're the one who is experiencing everything.
true,
The family that is telling you just endure, just enjoy, it's going to be okay. They don't know what you're going through. They
true,
don't know if you have exceeded your limit or not. So you should know yourself and put yourself first. Just
first,
yes. If you are dead today, they are going to bury you alone.
and they will continue with
Of
with
course,
their
they'll
life.
continue
Yes,
living. It's not like they are going to come and take any other load from you. If you contact maybe an illness, you'll suffer it alone.
alone,
All
true,
they're interested is for you to be okay so that you can send them money. That's why they say persevere because they want the family to be fine. They know that if you endure, it is going to be okay, but they are not feeling it. So if you know what is good for you, do what is better for you. Yeah. Just pursue what you know is good for you because if you follow a family, you will die before your time.
sure, sure,
Yeah, most
sure.
times. And this idea of people always thinking, what is the my family going to say about this? If I go back now, what is the world going to say? What will my friends say? Will they mock at me? Now mock me, mock me, no problem, mock me. You are not
Yeah,
me. I
sure.
know, yes, I am the one putting on the shoes. I know where it's pinching me. So mock me, no problem. I know where I'm headed. It's better for you to laugh at me and I become good tomorrow than for
True.
me to come back in a casket and you cry and mourn over me and you start mocking my family instead. So it's better. See, you used to say, is it a live dog is better than a dead lion?
Of
So
course,
yeah,
of course.
I
It's
think it's
it's,
all
it's
about
better.
you. It is not all about the people. Though when you are good, your family should enjoy. But if you know it is not going, prioritize yourself.
You should learn to back
Mm,
out for a
mm.
while.
Just a quick one. Have you ever had those beautiful moments in your life that were not captured? Worry not, Fexify Studios is your one stop shop. We offer professional photo shoot, cinematic videography, event coverage, weddings, birthdays, among others, content creation, enlargement, top tier equipment renters, speakers, cameras, lighting, microphones, and MCs for your event. And guess what? We do have a space for your podcast and interview. And do not worry about the similarities of the background. According to the theme of your event, we could change the background from this to this to this and to any other background of your choice. Let us take care of your media needs. Contact us today.
Now,
Yeah.
what are some of the things that you wish you knew before going?
Mhm. In fact, I can just say I wish I knew that UAE was all that I have said before I even went there. If I knew that it was like that, I wouldn't have even gone through the stress of going to work for anyone. I would have just gotten there and start trying to get contacts like I did with the flyers. But first, I would advise that if anyone has to go, in fact, to any country
Yes.
outside UAE, you must have skills,
Okay.
handwork.
Okay. Okay.
The skills now, hairdressing, usually people prioritize hairdressing because it's easy, finger work.
Mhm.
It's easy, but then it doesn't pay so much out there. It pays because some partially it does.
It can help
When
you
you do,
survive.
yeah, when you do with the Africans, if you are fortunate to meet the African ladies who want
Yes.
to do
Yes.
their hair, that's where it pays. But how many African ladies who want to do their hair? How much are you earning? You want to save the little you are earning, you want to save up perhaps for family, perhaps to pay your dues there. So how much will you set aside for your hairdo? So most of the time they cut their hair. But what pays, because most on Africans and both whites and Africans do
Yes.
is the nails.
Okay. Okay.
They
Okay.
do the
Okay.
nails,
Nails,
yes,
manicure,
manicure,
pedicure.
pedicure,
Okay.
makeup,
Okay. Okay.
things like that, and then you can now couple it with the hair, not just hair. If you have the skill of hairdressing, you can add maybe pedicure, manicure to it. If you go where maybe they need someone for nails, you can
You
apply.
can easily.
Someone here for foot wash, you can
You can
apply.
apply.
Someone for facials, you can do that. If it's hair, you are just good to fit everywhere.
Okay.
But if you
Okay.
go maybe with just one skill, it's a challenge.
So
Even
if
though to an extent it pays, but then it's
it
limited.
limits you. Okay. So you advise that no matter what they are doing, no matter their
Mm.
career path, let
Mm-hmm.
them get this hand work skill.
Handwork.
What about the men? What will you tell a young man to do? Do
If
things like
it's
plumbing, shaving, those type of
shaving is the
skills?
best. Shaving, you can shave, and then and side shaving. You see this shanty work that guys do here. I would really encourage it because there too they have shanties too,
And it's
and there
easy.
it pays well, but it's so risky with the harsh climate, the sun. Yeah, you're not covered, so you have to experience that. And then, in fact, man picking them, they know better. Yeah, they are used to their heights. If you're scared of height, you cannot handle going up the building. Yeah, to
True, true.
construct, you cannot endure. But this hairdressing is so good for men because most times you go from house to house to do haircut for the people who need it.
Yes,
Aside
true.
Africans, the other,
Yeah, the white
yes,
also
the
they
rest
also
of,
do the healthcare. Now,
yeah.
what about things like digital skills, graphics, video
Mm.
editing?
Who did do that one for that side? Who does photo? Yeah, they do, but you know the pay. It does not.
It's not
It
that
does not.
common.
It's not a, should I say, lucrative.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because when you go there, you know the way they are. If an Arabic person is working here, an Arab is here, the next shop should be an Arab. If maybe another race is there, maybe an African or another country person is there, it's
Yes.
challenging because if you come here and I cannot offer services, I'll send you to a fellow Arabic. I'll not send you to my neighbor and then I will try to sabotage.
They will do
It's
everything to
even
tarnish.
difficult for them to rent out their buildings, just like we rent shops here. It's
Yes.
difficult for them to rent out such that you can even establish anything. Now, if you are doing it in the comfort of your home, how many people will get awareness?
True, true, true.
Yeah. And then the rooms, it's not like it's so comfortable. Those who even have the opportunity of doing businesses in their homes, those are people who have maybe rented the whole room, because what they do there is you rent a hall, which is a room, a big hall, maybe 2,500 dirhams to 3,000 dirhams.
A
Now you
month?
then, yes, a month.
Okay.
You put now those small bed spaces.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you have partitions, you have the bed spaces. Then people now come and rent from you and they pay you. You pay the bills for the entire room.
Yes,
Now
yes.
you rent, you are just like the landlord
Yeah,
now,
yeah. You
or the
rent them the bed
landlady.
spaces.
Yes. Then if you are operating like that, it's difficult. That discomfort, you cannot do your graphic and so on.
Yes, yes, yes.
Now, but someone who has the entire room all to himself, somebody who has really established there, can at least push that because you create space.
Yeah.
But then it will be limited because maybe you are bound to just work with the Africans. Those
So
Arabs, they have their classic studios where they will not come and
yeah,
fit
to
themselves in.
come.
They'll even find it irritating, disgusting to even enter your room. The cleanest room here cannot even contain them. The clean Arabs that you see, the ones with the black and the white, they
Yes.
cannot even enter in the cleanest. In fact, even White House, if they come to White House here in Cameroon, I'm sure they will have complaints. They will not enter. They may complain that it's smelling, it's this, it's dusty, and so on. That is how they are. Very irritating.
I get.
Yeah,
Now, I would like to ask: are there truly opportunities there
they
for
are.
Africans?
They are. But now a lot of opportunities. But the limitation is this thing that I said: experience.
Okay.
There will be a job that is available, but now when you go to apply, they tell you we need somebody with UAE experience. But trust me, when somebody from Sri Lanka comes, they'll employ that person. If somebody,
Immediately.
if it's somebody from how do you call it there? Let's say Philippines, and that shop maybe was being managed by Filipinos, and you were there before them. If somebody from Philippines comes who has not had experience, maybe the person is just coming from the airport, they'll
Yes.
prioritize that person over you who has been there even for 5 months. So that is the case. So I always the advice I can give is before you're traveling there, make sure you at least have someone, a trustworthy, maybe a family member
That is
who
there.
lives there, somebody with good home training, or not any type of family member, somebody with good morals.
Yes.
Because sometimes they get tired too. You know, living in the same bed space, even your blood sister or blood brother,
It's
sometimes you have
stressful,
conflict.
yeah,
Yeah.
because the
But
bedroom
now,
is small.
good. The room is small, you don't have your privacy, maybe you want to accommodate your partner,
Yeah, you
it's
cannot
not,
go.
yeah, it's not possible. But if you have a family member, it's less stress for you. You will not need to pay that bed space. You only have to battle now with getting accommodation. And then sometimes what most of it Nigerians, what they do is that aside from just when they come frustrated with job hunts, they start buying drinks. It's illegal. When they get you arrested, you're going back home. So what they do is they buy drinks from Nigeria, these canned drinks, beer,
Mhm.
and they rent a room and then make it like a small bar. They are
Okay.
operating in the room only. They make food there, sell in the room, sell drinks there. So now only Africans know that this is what is happening here.
Okay, only African know those spots
The
and what is
neighbors
happening
will
there.
not even know that this is what is happening. You just see people going in, you think they are going for visit. They just go in and out. Yes, they
Very
just
discreet.
voila.
If the consumer is consuming discreetly.
Yes. So even if they are playing music, you don't play your music to disturb the neighbor.
Yeah.
Once your music can be heard by your neighbor, it's nuisance, and you can
Yes.
be arrested and deported just for playing music. So it has to just be at the comfort. You need to put these sound absorbers such that your music can just be at the comfort of
It
your
remains
environment.
there.
Yes. So
Wow.
you're not free to, you're not entirely free. It's like you're in prison. You're in sleep.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. So
Now,
that's the case.
do Africans get married to Arabs?
Who will even permit you to do that? I've never heard of it. In fact, I've never even imagined because of the way I know them. First, they find us to be so disgusted. They are disgusted by us, just our mere side. So how do you even expect them to get close to an African to the extent that they'll even think of it's not even permitted because the Arab ladies, from what I know, they don't date except their families permit that. Like even if you are dating, you and I are not allowed to see each other. You just chat on phone. From what I know,
Okay.
chat on phone and then families will make the arrangements. Or the male family will go to the female family, just like back in the days. The family of the man will go to the family of the lady and
So
make
that
their
the two
intentions
can
known.
meet.
Yes. They'll tell them that we are interested in this, your daughter, or one that when the time comes, will come and perform their rights. Now you both know that while you're growing up, you know that I have a husband in that family. You'll be chatting on phone. You don't go out on dates or anything. When it's time, they just come now and get married to you, and that's why it's rare to hear of. I don't know, maybe they happen, but it's difficult to see cases where you find an Arab lady pregnant without any marriage or any rights. Yeah.
It must be
Mm-hmm.
rare.
Mm-hmm.
So there's never been a situation that maybe
None that I've
even an
heard of.
Arab man with a black woman.
None. No, none that I've heard of.
Now
I don't know if they actually exist, but I've not heard of any. Maybe I'll conduct research on
in
it.
this series of abuse that these men do to the women, there have been no instance of getting pregnant.
They will abort. If you're pregnant, they abort. So that you can continue. Mm-hmm.
This
And if
is
you're
serious.
ovulating, they give you pills
Yes, to
in
make sure
order
that
to
it
avoid
doesn't
that.
go anywhere. Wow, wow, wow.
Mhm.
They're serious. Now, with all this kind of treatment, why would an African man or an African person still want to go there to make it? Given that
Ignorance.
even the opportunities?
Most times ignorance. Yeah. Then aside the Arabs, it's not just UAE is not only occupied by the Arabs. You also have Europeans who are there. At least those
Okay.
ones they have home training and
Yeah, with the European is more
the
is
European, yeah, they
easier.
treat people better. And then not all Arabs, so some of them are good. Just like Africans, not all of us are bad. Some of us are good. It's same with them. They're humans too, right? So you have the good ones too.
But it is like those good ones are few compared to the
Yeah,
ones that
kind of. Very few.
Yes, serious. And the government, their rules, their regulations, it's time to favor them no matter
A
the
lot,
situation.
a lot. It favors them. No matter the situation, they will not even ask your opinion. Let's just say maybe an African is being abused by an Arab, or let's just put, for example, a rape case.
Yes.
Now, upon defending yourself, you happen to kill the Arab. Yes, cases like that have happened a lot. They will
That
not,
the woman killed the man
yes,
upon
maybe
defending
due to
herself,
harassment,
maybe
upon defending
hit
yourself.
him.
Correct. They will not want to know what happened. They will not try to inquire. The moment you are caught, just know that they will kill you. They will send you to jail, and that is all. Nobody will ever hear where you are.
They'll just finish you there.
Nothing. They will just kill you and then bury you in one desert. And then that is when they will start deporting Africans. They will say one of them has been, you understand, has been touched. So they need to deal with you people. They'll start arresting Africans here and then, not minding if you have a visa or not.
Or not.
You are going home. And before you go, they torture you so well.
What you mean by torture? I mean they're laying you.
They beat you, they put you under harsh. Okay, see, like for my case, when I got there, before I went there, I was already sick. So while I was there, it got severe because my system does not tolerate cold.
Yes.
Now, while I was in that house, everywhere is AC. Now that the AC was so cold, at least it was at 21, but then my system could not tolerate it, so I got sick.
Yes.
So I was on medication before they even brought us from the house. I was on medication. I was not opportune to carry my medication along with me. Now I got there to prison. Their AC there is 16.
Oh.
For somebody who cannot tolerate cold, it got worse.
Yes.
It got worse to the extent that they had to take me for consultation. Now they took me there. I was given drugs, but do you know that I did not even get to see the drugs? That is part of their punishment. That is part of the harsh treatment you get to receive.
Wow.
The people who are in charge of health, the healthcare personnel that they have there,
Yes.
they go around to see if they see that you are sick, they take you. But now those who are the warders themselves, they make sure that you don't receive those drugs.
Yeah,
I did not even. I was just praying for God to just if if I've committed any crime, let me not die. At least for the sake of my son, I just want to go home. I don't even want to stay. I just want to go. I just want to go. Right from the day I was arrested, I just kept praying, God, I want to go home. I want to go. So when it got serious, and then the kind of food we eat there, let me just go. My God. The boiled rice, and then I don't know if it's sauce made from pumpkins. I don't know. No taste. You just see the color. If it's curry, I don't know. Just boiled chicken, no taste. And sometimes we buy our ketchup. We use ketchup to eat, and then hot sauce. So yeah. So if you don't have money to buy ketchup, you don't have money to buy hot sauce. You don't have money to buy toothpaste. I think go hot and or you beg. Yeah, or you beg. So we stay there, and then each week you have a dress. They bring you one way, very light way. This my dress is even thick, very
Yeah, they make
light.
sure it's very light
Yeah,
because
it's light. You have the trouser, then that light way, and then the scarf.
Wow.
So life there was so horrible.
Now,
It's an experience I will never wish for anyone.
now with this experience, we would like to go there.
Mm, I can partly yes, partly no. When I think of the bad side, I don't want to go there. But when I think of the good structures,
The beauty,
the character, people who are there, they know about character, the character, and the rest, yeah, the beauty of the city. I would like to go. Yeah, but at least now I already have
sightseeing.
good. So I can advise if you're going there, maybe you've made your money, just go there for your enjoyment. You go Burj Khalifa and the other areas, you buy more
It
for
means
sightseeing, touristic.
in summary, there are two phases, but we mostly see but one phase.
Yes.
The one that is beauty kind of thing, but we fail to see the reality behind.
people go there and succeed, right? People go there
Okay.
and succeed, but that is if you, let's just say you are blessed by God. You are
Okay.
fortunate to have someone there who can help you, because even those who succeeded, before they could get to that level, they had suffered too. It just so happens that maybe they suffered and then they were
Along the
fortunate. Yeah,
line,
yeah,
they met the right person that.
good. Or they had a family member who helped them from the time they got there on.
Yes, yes. Because
Because even with the 2 years visa, some people live here with 2 years visa. It's not a guarantee. 2 years visa does not guarantee you a job. You will go there, they will still ask for that experience. You will still need that experience. By the time you're looking for experience, that 2 years visa is expiring.
it's expiring.
Uh-huh.
I mean, the default system there is designed to keep you down.
I
It's
know.
grace that takes you out.
Yeah.
Now, before we close this chapter, what advice we have for young people that truly are desperately want to go out, that want to go to the Arab states?
Aside the Arab state, wherever, the first
Okay.
advice before going there, you should have a skill. Should be skillful, because that skill, in case a job fails you, wherever, be it in the European countries, if your let's say what you studied in school fails you,
Yes.
your skills is going to actually apply in that case. So
Okay.
that's one. Number two advice I can give is that at least try to don't only rely on your agent. Do inquiries.
By
Inquire,
yourself,
yes, by yourself.
do
Do
your
your
own
self
research.
inquiries. Do self research.
True. Very important.
Of course, before you travel, you should try to know if maybe if you don't have anyone there, ask friends. Maybe a friend can have somebody who is there. How is this place? This is what my agent is telling me. Do you think it's true? Do you
Yes.
think I should really don't just be excited because I've said they will do all the documents for you free of charge?
True.
You should just fall a victim and then you should just be excited to go. Maybe you can go and then it turns out well, but what if it turns out to be poor? What will you do in that case?
How will you cope?
How will you cope? So you should try to inquire that. Then another thing, especially for these the UAE countries,
Yes, the Arab guys.
the Asian countries. Aside Dubai, Dubai is just an emirate, it's not even a country.
Yes.
The Bahrain and the rest. Because I have a friend too in Bahrain which also complained these bombing cases. Try to at least get knowledge of what is happening there. Just like Cameroon, we know about this the Anglophone crisis. What is happening there right now? Is it safe for me to come there now in search of a job? What do you think? Yes. You do that inquiry and then you should at least have somebody there if things get sad, someone you can tend to. Maintain a good relationship with your family even back here, so that if it gets sad,
you can
they should be
easily
able
come,
to
they
they
can
can accommodate you when you come back.
Yeah, they don't want to go there, cut everything, thinking
Yeah.
that you're gone for the sky.
So
Okay, Madam Besem, thank you.
you're welcome.
Thank you. It was an amazing experience and also a touching thing to listen to your story, especially given the fact that you experienced some of the stuff and you've been with people that have actually experienced higher level. Thank you for accepting and coming to share that story with us.
You're welcome.
You know, it's been a while we have been planning this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, hello guys. Like I said, thank you. Thank you for being there. So I don't know what are your plans for the year, but I want to believe that many want to go out at all costs. Like Madame Mirabel Besem said, do your research. It's very important to understand what are the things that are happening in these areas. Get yourself skills, hand skills. Get yourself something doing with your hands that no matter what happens, your next neighbor might be in need of those skills, and you render and you make yourself some cash. Also, when you are going, make sure you're in good terms with your family, because if things don't work out, you should not find yourself trapped in that cycle of what will my family say if I come back. It should be easy for you to come back, because home will always be home. So then stay focused and see you for our next amazing program. Thank you.